Hello and welcome to Convict Inc. I'm the host of this show, Robert Rosso, and I wanted to do something for Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving morning, November, what's the date, 24th? But anyway, 2022 is what I was going to say. And I was thinking about doing a prison story based on Thanksgiving, something that happened on Thanksgiving Day. And then I thought, well, I have these diaries I keep talking about. There's 3 of them right here in front of me. I'm going to read from one. And I thought, surely I'll have some kind of diary entry or journal, whatever you want to call it, an entry from a Thanksgiving. And do you know that out of these 3 books, only one of them has an entry from Thanksgiving? And wouldn't you know, it has to do with addiction. I was hesitant to read this just because I didn't, want to get on this kind of theme for Thanksgiving. But I'm going to go ahead and do it since I pulled it out. Why not? So here we go. Thursday, November 22nd, 2018, Thanksgiving, 9:49 p.m. I woke up this morning, forgot, and peed all over the floor. No, not because I was drunk, intoxicated, or hungover, but because the head of my prick swelled up from chemo. So, pause. I had something called SBG, treatments for bladder cancer, and it made my prostate swell in the inside of my urethra. And sometimes the top of, well, what I said. So that's what this is referring to. So today was a good day, okay? We had a traditional Thanksgiving meal, except they gave us Snicker ice cream, which we had to eat first because it was melting. Pause again. I'll tell you what, Thanksgiving meal is usually pretty good in most prisons, in the feds. I have rarely heard people say that the whole Christmas or Thanksgiving meal just sucked. There has been times when it's not been as tasty or something, but in general, it's really, those meals they really go all out for. And at FCI Terre Haute, the 9 years I was there, and really the last four or 5 years, they did really, really good work on the food. Really did, they did. And it was turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, yams, cranberry, rolls, the works. And usually pie. It was like pumpkin or pecan. That's why I mentioned the Snicker ice cream. Okay. I went outside and walked from 12 to 1, and it was unseasonably nice. Then I came in and watched about 3 hours worth of The Godfather Part 2. I spent the last 2 hours rewriting chapter 11 of one of the books that I've written and just gave up. I will complete this chapter by Sunday. Marta and I had a conversation this afternoon about drugs. Oh, before I forget, I got an email from her saying that today she was at her parents' painting a nativity scene that she's going to place. And then she was going to play with Play-Doh. Yes, Play-Doh. It's like a thing. One of her friends does it. I think they are like nutty girls doing it for therapeutic reasons, but it's so crazy that I just had to laugh. Hey, maybe instead of eating a bunch of junk food or struggling with drug use, I can just play with Play-Doh and everything will all be better. Anyway, as we were talking about drugs, I nearly told her, and this is underlined. We were talking about opiates, and I came so close to saying, babe, I have used since I've last seen you. It was Suboxone, and I'm not strung out, but I used, and I do spend too much time thinking about not using. But I didn't. Pause. My wife had no idea that I was using in prison. From the time we started corresponding until the day before she came for us to get married. And I broke the news to her, and it was devastating to her. Like if I cheated on her with the girl or something. And in a sense, addiction is probably a more powerful girlfriend or wife, right? Or husband, whatever. Whatever is your choice or your gender, whatever. So we came to an agreement, the next time I had a code if I used, because I was monitored and I obviously couldn't just say, hey, I got high, I didn't honor that. I didn't. And she's only recently found this out, to tell you the truth. So this is what I'm writing about. Okay, but I didn't. I want to work on me for a while. This is like, okay, and then here, ... Addiction, marriage, incarceration, divorce, another marriage, more prison time, still addiction, a taste of real wealth followed by a bust that ended in a life sentence. Heroin, gang member, more heroin, shot caller, hep C, cancer, a near-death overdose, suicidal thoughts, a long run at sobriety, became a writer, another divorce, another marriage, cancer reoccurrence, and still, here I am. Or should I say, I'm still here, still alive, still in prison, still trying to find me. Scratch that. I once found me. It was from October 2007 until May of 2011. That was the best me that I've ever been. And oh, what a wonderful me I was. And then I just end there. Jimbo got busted today. Got back today, I'm sorry. Jimbo's the guy that was in the joint. He had a MRSA infection. Looks terrible. His skin is scaly. He's all red. Just no good. I thought of a really good idea for book 3. These are the books I've written. I think I'll base it on how we, the Dirty White Boys, lost Leavenworth back in 2002. I'm thinking the book could be called The Dirty White Boys, Losing Leavenworth. Maybe not. I did write down the beginning, though. No hot water in the unit again. No hot water in the prison again. And that's actually the end. Anyway, I just thought I would give you guys a glimpse of where I was at in my head mentally during that Thanksgiving back then. Kind of crazy. I think I'm in my head mentally about the same stuff. Anyway, I mean, you know, the addiction thing. So, just thought I'd try something a little different. I know some people hate when guys read. Chad Marks reads and some people love it. He reads from his book. And I have so much material. So anyway, back to Thanksgiving. I have not kept up with the media lately to see if there's still a big push to like kind of erase it culturally. Whatever you believe, however you believe our founding, or however you believe that the Thanksgiving meal happened with the Indians and the Pilgrims, or whatever your belief is. Have a great day. If you're sharing time with family, friends, loved ones, your pet, whatever, have the best day you possibly can. Take care. Have a good one.